When starting conversations, we have to make sure we're not scaring away any future employers. Being overly loud and assertive is often overvalued. Genuine curiosity is your most powerful tool. When you show interest in what someone is sharing, they feel valued. Instead of trying to show off your knowledge and impress, approach the conversation with genuine curiosity. Also, make sure not to rush. Don't be afraid of pauses and moments of reflection. They're our friend. They signal that you're truly processing what was said rather than rushing to respond, showing that you value substance over speed. Now that you know how to approach someone, the next step is to ask questions that take the conversation somewhere new, questions that push beyond the surface. For example, instead of asking, "What's your biggest challenge?" try something a bit more specific. With the new privacy regulation changes affecting Google and Apple, I know a lot of growth directors in your space are struggling right now. How are you managing to keep your customer acquisition costs affordable? Earlier on, I mentioned that you shouldn't just note down a fact, but to question into the why behind it. Now, you can use this to ask a striking question. Instead of something simple like, "How did you handle the product launch?" you can do something more in depth. What was the tipping point that convinced you to go ahead with the launch despite the market uncertainty? A question like that will pull them into a conversation about decision-making under pressure, revealing not just their actions, but also their rationale. Finally, don't hesitate to challenge assumptions. This isn't about being confrontational, but about encouraging deeper reflection. You could be asked about the importance of automation and actually disagree with the statement. Most companies are rushing towards full automation, but I actually think that's a mistake in a lot of cases. I've been watching how Netflix's algorithm keeps recommending the same type of content, even though my actual viewing habits are more random. Automation optimizes for patterns, but human behavior is unpredictable, and that unpredictability is often where the real opportunities are.